Hello, welcome to Frankly Speaking. And frankly speaking, the stuff that they are showing our children on these apps is just disgusting in my eyes. Everything is overly sexual. Everything. So if you haven't taken the time yet, I want you to take the time and look in your child's phone. I want you to look at the apps that they have on their phone, because sometimes as parents, we get so caught up in what we're doing. Like you might have a job that you go to, and you might have a side hustle, and you get home from work and you have to cook and you have to do little stuff around the house, and you might not have the time to really look in your child's phone. So I want you to take the time to do that. If you are home right now, just grab your child phone. Just be random about it. I like to be random. I like to just grab my daughter's phone in times that she least expect it, because that way you don't give your child any time to delete anything. You know exactly what they're doing. You can go to their Roblox account. You can look in their chats. It's just so much you can find out. And I'm not talking about your teenagers. Obviously, I want you to do this with your teenagers, but I'm talking about even if you have small ones. I want you to take the time to do that. Anyways, because me and my daughter, we are friends. I'm her mother. She knows this. But I also am a safe place for her to talk to me. And my daughter is the one who brought me her phone over. So this is why I'm making this video right now. She showed me her phone and she said, "Mom, look at this. Why is this girl twerking?" Right now you can't see the girl twerking. Right now I'm just showing you some of the apps that they have on the phone. But as you can see, everything is overly sexual when it comes to these apps, right? And I had no idea. So if you have small kids, right? And I think a 10-year-old is small. A 10-year-old girl is too young to be seeing stuff like this. Everything. And it's not the guys that they are sexualizing. It's the girls, as you can see. You are going to see later that it's very disgusting, honestly. So these are chatbots. If you have a teenage son he might be on a quiet side, he might be too shy to, as you look at this. Do you see this app? It is called twerk. But even if you take your child phone, you can type in twerk apps. I guarantee you're going to find these apps. So this one that's up right now, I guess they have to run down this obstacle course or whatever they doing, right? And as they get these little balls, whatever is on the screen, their butt get bigger. So right now, it's not showing them twerking. But as you can see, look at her butt. It says Showtime. And it's a girl. Look at this. This is fucking ridiculous. It say 12 plus. Do you see what's on the screen? Do you see how overly sexualized this is for our children? It's not cool. It is like, who the fuck? Sorry, I've been trying to work on my cursing. But when I see stuff like this, it honestly makes me so mad. Look at this. Who in their right mind decided to make an app like this? I'm going to tell you who did this. Some pedophile, clearly. Some perverted pedophile. What is fun about this? Can anyone tell me? What is fun about this? Like, it's called Twerk Hero. What is going on? And it's for kids that's 12 and up. However, your little one that may be 5 or 6, look at this. Look at this. You see the demon, the ugly demon? I don't know what this character is that they showing right here that look like a naked rabbit. But listen, When I tell you I had no idea that it was overly sexualized, I didn't, because I'm not really on the app store. So if you're like me and you're too busy and you're not really a game person, you don't really go on the app store, and the things that you're typing in, you wouldn't come across this, I encourage you to take the time to see what your child have on their phone, because your child is exposed to things that you're unaware of. Trust me. Trust me. Because they're children and they're very curious. And if you don't take the time to talk to them about these things, then they learning things that they shouldn't even be learning at such a young age. And you'll see that as well. These apps says 4 and up. So a 4-year-old can play Turkmaster. A 4-year-old. And this shit, look, you see the devil and the angel. So where do they really speak about? And look at this. You see this app? It look like the character is taking a poop. Like they pooping out. Like what is... And this is for 4 and up. As you can see, this is for 4 and up. It looks like this avatar is bent over, shitting out watermelons and pineapples. And look at this one. This is for 9 and up. And it looks like these avatars is covered in shit. If you don't like people who use language like mine, I suggest you click off my video, because I'm a work in progress. I'm trying my best to not curse. But when it comes to things like this, it pisses me off. And it's like I'm not consciously trying to curse. The curse words just come out because this type of stuff, it's no justification for it at all. But this type of stuff just pisses me off, honestly. Because what if you are raising your child in a Christian household and you try your best to keep all this stuff from them, right? And they come across one particular app and they click on that app, and then that app opens them up to all the other apps, because honestly, I think it's perverted. I really do. What is appealing about an avatar bent over, shitting out watermelons and pineapples? I'm not understanding what's going on, but I do know what's going on. And if you have discernment, you know too. Right now, the double time is running out. So take a look right here. It says witchcraft room. So this particular app is on my daughter's phone. She have an app where she can decorate rooms. So even if you are letting your child play an app that's like innocent as decorating rooms, they're going to come across something that you are against. Witchcraft. So why would there need to be a witchcraft room on an app? It's all about subconsciously getting to your kid's mind, right? So they're going to place things in their sight, and they might be too young to really realize what they're looking at, but subconsciously they understand what they are seeing. And it comes up when they get older, or it might come up when they're small. Children, as innocent as they are, they can be into some wicked things if you're not aware, if you don't have talks with your children. So I really encourage you to have these type of conversations with your child. Your child is never too young to know the truth. Honestly, it's not going to hurt them, because regardless if you're telling them or not, they're going to learn about it. It's best that you sit them down and have a conversation with them. So I typed in witchcraft, and as you can see, it brings up tons of apps showing you witchcraft. And I mean, they get real detailed about it. I'm talking about what is the word I'm looking for? What is the word I'm looking for? Um, recipes, pretty much. Recipes. They let you know you need to put 3 drops of lemon. I'm just saying hypothetically because I don't know. I did not look into this. I just typed in witchcraft just to see, and this is what I came across. However, I did notice that they do tell you what you need to put inside of your potions. And as you can see, this is for kids that's 12 and up, which is just ridiculous to me. So it's explaining the tarot cards. So these are the magician, the high priestess. You tell me what 12-year-old child needs to be into tarot. At the end of the day, all these things, all it does is open your children up to demonic possession. And if you don't believe in that, I suggest you do your research, because we perish for lack of knowledge. And that's just what it is. It's a fact. It's a fact. We are ignorant to the things that we don't understand. So even if you don't understand it, do your research. Because your child is being exposed to these things. So this is witchcraft role playing. And as you can see, it's for 4 and up. A 4-year-old child, right? Learning about witchcraft. Who is in charge of these apps? And who comes up with the age? Because I honestly believe that a grown person shouldn't even be involved in witchcraft, let alone a child. So who is coming up with this age? Who is coming up with this? This is so disturbing. And I was ignorant to it because I had no idea that they have apps about witchcraft for 4-year-old children. I had no idea that they had apps where you can play a game collecting coins, and every coin you collect, your butt get bigger and your avatar starts twerking. Like, how is this okay? I haven't seen anyone do a video on these sick apps that's on these phones. I haven't seen that, because really, who really thinks about that type of stuff? We are so busy in our own lives. We have so much going on. The last thing on our mind is the app store and what they're showing our child on the app store. So let's talk about your horny ass 17-year-old who can go on AI friends chat and chat with bots. So if you have a 17-year-old boy, 16-year-old boy, 15-year-old boy that's in his room a little too long, you might want to check and see what's up with him, because he might be in there doing things that he shouldn't be doing. You notice that he always wants lotion? You might want to try to figure out why. So they have these computers, pretty much, for your lonely child to talk to apps. And let's just talk about the data that they're collecting when it comes to these apps, because that's what it's for. It's all about collecting data. It's all about learning as much as they can from us, so that when they create these robots, these we've seen plenty of movies where it's a robot and the robot looks so human. But that's where we're at right now. And this is what these people are trying to do. They're trying to come up with the perfect robot. I was just watching the music video of Morning Long, and it's a popular song. Everybody is doing a little dance challenge to it. And in the video, it shows her creating a robot of this guy that she wants, who's, by the way, is at home with his wife and his pregnant wife, who has a whole family. But she decides to stalk him and she decides to kidnap this man so that she can make a carbon copy of him, so that she can make a robot of him. So it's all about them introducing us to the idea of, hold on, wait. I just, did y'all just see that? So this stuff is like perverted. So what if your child don't know about certain kinky shit like threesomes? But guess what? They're going to find out about it via these crazy sick apps. This guy, he have like blood dripping from his forehead. What's that about? So they're not just introducing your child to perverted forms of sex. They introducing them to orgies. That's what they're doing. Who decided that our children need to see this bull crap? Look, he's the enemy. What should I do? Destroy his stuff. Walk it out. They're trying to make your daughter toxic. They're trying to control your children. That's what they're trying to do. This is ridiculous. Vampires and pretty much bestiality. I'm surprised I don't see an avatar with a dog at this point. My stepsister is drunk. Lick her ear. Like, what? Like, come on, what? Spicy moment. Like, come on now. Let's talk about the fact that these children don't even need to have, they shouldn't even be having sex. But this just opened them up to the idea of it. If you haven't taken the time to tell your teenager that sex is so dangerous, I advise you to do that as well. Sex is very spiritual. Imagine you lay down with a depressed, suicidal person. Prior to laying down with this person, you was healthy, mentally, happy. Next thing you know, you then lay down with the wrong person, and now you depressed. You having suicidal thoughts. You are not yourself. Why? Look at this shit, y'all. I'm so sorry. Look at this bull crap. Like, when I look at it, it just pisses me off. Like, what in the world? Why? Like, I'm sorry. Why? What is going on in the world, honey? The single daddy. Just take a moment to look at this. The dangerous guy. Like, what? I imagine lonely children, lonely teens sitting down and playing these games. Maybe the socially awkward teenager who's too afraid to talk to a girl or too afraid to talk to a boy, and they want to have some type of interaction with the opposite sex. So why not play one of these apps? Just pretend it's real life. Needy. So this needy person look like they got blood all over. Gentle person look like they're eating a heart. What type of... Y'all, I'm going to have to end this video sooner than I thought, because I do not want to come off as the angry potty mouth person, because that's not who I am. However, when it comes to our children, it pisses me off that these people are really trying to be a cancer inside of their brain. Because once this stuff get inside their brain, it spreads. It spreads. And we know what cancer is. We know what cancer does to the body. I look at these things as if it's cancer spreading. And you might be role-playing with these games and have an actual date, but your idea of what a normal date is supposed to be has been perverted. because you're spending hours playing these ridiculous apps that's not teaching you nothing but perversion. As you can see, it's a whole bunch of these apps. And for some reason, it's always a cartoon girl pouring something all over her body. But yeah, I suggest you take the time to look at these apps. You'll be shocked. Trust me. It will entertain you. Because you'll be thinking the same thing I'm thinking. Like, what in the what? Trust me. You're going to be shocked. Because you might, of course, you'll probably come across, hold that thought. And a lot of these apps is always save the girl. Save the girl. As you can see. Like, girls is just this brainless person who needs to be saved. Look at this. Help the lady. She's looking all dirty and cold and pregnant. Save her. Like, what is that doing to our little girl's brain? Being the damsel in distress all the time. What is that doing? Sorry for the background noise. But this is crazy, y'all. Honestly, I can't do it. So, please, grab your kid phone. Grab that phone right now if you're at home, because trust me, especially if you're not the random type of parent, you don't just, you're pretty much predictable. They know that when mommy or daddy come home, they're going to go get dinner started, or they're going to go in their room and relax, or they might go take a shower. You become predictable to them, so they knows exactly what you're going to do. So if you decide to take the time right now to grab their phone, they won't have no time to delete anything. So don't be surprised if you might come across some bullcrap like I just showed you. And don't be angry. Why be angry? You ain't take the time to have that conversation with them. So you can't be mad at them. But you can take the time to talk to them. And try to parent in a way that's fair. Because you have to understand that we're not living in a time where we were living in. I'm a 90s baby, so things has gotten a lot worse. First of all, back then, technology wasn't this advanced. So you can't really be mad. You just got to understand that your child pretty much is exposed to so much at a fast rate. It's so much coming at them so quickly. Like, videos are less than a minute nowadays. They have so much information going inside their little brains that you can't really be mad at them if they have a crazy app in their phone. What you have to do is sit them down and have a conversation with them and tell them that, you know what, I don't think that this app is good for you. I don't think this is what, especially if they have one of those chatbot apps where they're talking to make-believe people. I'm not trying to tell you how to parent. That's not my job. I only wanted to, let you know that there's some perverted shit going on with this app store, and you might want to check that out. But regardless, you should still be taking your children's phone and checking their phone, regardless. I don't care if your kid is a teenager, because teenagers don't know shit. Let's just be honest. They're not grown. They don't have the world figured out. So do that. But you have to deal with a teenager a bit different. A teenager needs to feel safe with you. So if your child don't feel safe with you, try to change that relationship between y'all so that they can come to you and talk to you about certain things. But anyway, thank you so much for watching my video. It's still a whole bunch of stuff that I want to show y'all, but I'm at 25 minutes. I cannot believe I just was talking for 25 minutes. But anyways, it's still a lot more that I want to show you. So I might do a part 2 to this. But yeah, you can listen to my advice, not listen. But as you can see, look, help Elsa for 4-year-old girls, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, I hope that y'all enjoy your day and just take my advice. That's it. You do or you don't. But hopefully you do, because that's why I made this video, for moms and dads who had no idea that it's stuff like this that their child is being exposed to on these apps. If your child have innocent games, then congratulations to you, mom or dad. Look at Emily's dream. Y'all, let me get off of this because I can't. Do y'all see this shit? I'm going to make a part 2, starting off with Emily's dream. Look at this crap, y'all. I can't do it. Y'all have a good day. Thank you for watching my video if you made it to the end. And check in for part 2. See you. Bye-bye.